Jesse, what the fuck are you doing now? And what are you wearing?
Getting ready for summer, bro. I'm wearing a suit. Everybody knows that when you wear a suit when you work out, you sweat more, and that means you burn more fat.
Dude, not a suit. Maybe like a sweatsuit or a rubber suit. And you believe all that stuff?
Well, I mean, seeing is believing, bro. This 8-pack's will be better than your 6-pack by the time the summer comes around. All right, let me back to work, Chief. Woo!
What's up, guys? Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Jesse, you look great, my friend.
Thank you.
So why is Jesse wearing the suit? There's actually two reasons why Jesse's wearing the suit, one of which he's aware of and one of which he is not. The fact is, we posted Jesse, this is his Easter outfit. Is that what you call it?
This is my
Easter outfit. He wore this for Easter. He thought it was cute. I kind of got a hold of the picture. We put it up on Instagram. I said, look, you want to see if you can get away with that? That's fine. But if our followers on Instagram like this photo more than 30,000 times, you're going to wear this in the next video that we do.
Yeah.
And they, of course, blew that away. If you guys aren't over there already, it's at ATHLEAN-X on Instagram. You can take part in fun things like this and make Jesse look stupid. I mean, good.
Come on, man.
The fact is, there's a second reason why he's here. The second reason is he's going to help us to dispel a myth today. Because Jesse here believes that if he's wearing a suit, some kind of a suit, if he starts sweating, he's going to burn more fat and be ready for summer. We're going to put that to the test, my friend.
We are?
Yeah.
How?
You're going to do a workout.
I'm going to do a workout.
Yeah.
In the suit.
In the suit. That one right there.
That on the board.
On the board.
There's burpees.
There's burpees. There's jump rope.
Yep, there's burpees in a suit.
Yeah, box jumps too. Don't tear that, by the way. I like that suit. Be careful when you're going down.
You are
so why don't you do me a favor? You go back there. You start what we're talking about, and I'll explain the myth itself. Does fat loss equate to sweating? Do you have to sweat in order to have any impact on your fat loss? Guys, it starts by defining. Get to work. We get to work. It starts by defining the difference between weight loss and fat loss. See, fat loss is what we're really after. If you're looking to get ripped for the summer and you want your abs to show, you got to get rid of as much body fat as you possibly can. Weight loss, however, can come very easily in the form of simply water that's going to be replaced very quickly by the time you're done with your workout just by rehydrating. And by the way, before you think you can outsmart your body knows what's going on. It needs the fluids. It needs to maintain blood volume. It's going to stimulate your thirst to make you want to go and drink more to replace the fluids. So the fact is, you're never going to really outsmart your body that way. What you really want to focus on, though, is your caloric expenditure. Can you create as much caloric expenditure as possible so that at the end of the day, you have a net caloric deficit that's going to allow you to start dropping body fat when you do this consistently, workout after workout after workout after workout, like my man here is doing. This is one. How you doing? Good. So now what we need to do is we need to make sure that when we're going for our caloric expenditure, that we're choosing exercises that allow us to do that, the tough ones, the ones that make us really work hard. And yes, while you're doing these things, you may find that you sweat more. But what is actually happening? Sweat is simply a reaction by your body to try to help you to maintain your core temperature. Meaning, as you start to increase your elevated core temperature over, let's say, 98.6, your body starts to release some of the fluid on the surface level here. It evaporates and it helps you to cool back down. That's all it's doing. It is not a requirement for fat loss. It is not integrated into the same process as fat loss. It's just a thing that happens potentially at the same time. So let me give you another illustration here. Jesse here can maybe just go sit in a sauna for 30 minutes and sweat. We know he's going to sweat a lot. I, on the other hand, who doesn't happen to sweat very much, can go back here and do the same exact workout in the frozen tundra and maybe not sweat at all. And who do you think's working more? That's what I thought. Who do you think's working more? Obviously, I'm doing more. I'm burning more calories. Ultimately, those calories are going to help me to be in a hypocaloric state that's ultimately going to let me to burn fat much more effectively than this jackass just sitting in a sauna and sweating for a period of time. So you see, if you really want to start burning fat, guys, you not only have to be consistent with what you do, but you need to really start using exercises that put you at a high caloric expenditure. Now, I will leave you with this one thought. Just because the harder exercises are likely to have a higher caloric expenditure, therefore increase the amount of muscles that are working to do the job that you're trying to do, therefore have a higher likelihood of increasing your core body temperature, which therefore leads to a sweat. It doesn't guarantee that that's going to happen in all the cases, guys. And as a matter of fact, if you are dehydrated, the fact that you are dehydrated is going to make your body much more resilient to offering up more water to help to bring your core temperature back down again. And in that case, the overall effectiveness of your workout is actually going to suffer, right? Your performance is going to go down because you're dehydrated. So chasing the sweat is not always a good idea. As a matter of fact, as I said in the beginning here, it's not related to your overall ability to burn fat. Keep those ideas separate. So guys, Jesse, why don't you come back? Jesse.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
What the
hell?
hell?
I was listening to what you were saying, and it makes a lot of sense, so figured I'd change up.
That says thigh way to the danger zone.
Yeah, dude. It's guys out, thighs out.
Guys, hopefully we've dispelled this myth. I don't know what I'm going to do about this guy. The fact of the matter is, if you're looking for us to cover more of these things, leave your comments and thumbs up below. I'll do my best to do that for you. In the meantime, if you're looking for a science-based training program, don't listen to him. Science-based training program, head to ATHLEAN-X.com and get one of our programs. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. I'm out of here.
Come on, man.